And now we're going to open some question and answer session for the audience as well. Alright, we have a question from the audience. Hi sir, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Ilham and I am new in this talk, so I'm not really sure where to begin. And can you give me some advice on how to start trading in stocks? Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for asking, Mr. Ilham, and I believe your question is how to start investing your money in the stocks. Perhaps Mr. Abraham would like to start to answer Mr. Ilham.
It's great that you are planning to invest some of your money. There are a few things that you need to bear in mind before you start. First, you need to understand the background of each stock. You need to examine if their financial report shows that the company is earning more than 25% for the last few quarters, even annually. Don't go for low growth. Pick those that are higher than 25%.
And to add what Mr. Abraham said, in the theory of how to make money in stocks by William O'Neill, he summarized the concept to a simple winning strategy called CAN-SLIM. What Mr. Abraham just mentioned falls under C and A, which is to check on the quarterly earnings per share and to see the annual earnings.
So you're saying quarterly earning per share and annual earning per share is actually a good indicator whether a stock is worth buying or not?
Yes, and please don't forget that choose those ones that have significant growth over the past years. And for example, minimum quarterly earning is 25% and preferably around 50 to 100%.
Yeah.
And also the annual earning is preferably about 25 to 30% increase for the past 3 years.
And then for the EPS, you have to look the quarterly earnings, the recent quarter, and compare it with last year's quarterly performance to get a valid comparison. So buy stocks with a proven record of significant sales and earning growth in the last 3 years, and a strong quarterly improvement with a high return on equity.
Okay, so look for the financial reports here. Right, so I hope that answers your question, Mr. Ilham. And now we are open to another questions from the audience. And here we are, we have another question from the audience. Hello sir, what is your name?
Hello, my name is Singh. And I am in a dilemma of choosing between the couple of stocks. You mentioned before that we have to choose the one with the high earnings per share and the high annual earning. But these two stocks that I am looking at is fulfill the criteria, but due to the high price, I can only choose one because of the budget I have right now. So is there any other any other tips to choose between the stocks? Thank you very much.
So thank you for asking, Mr. Singh. I think the question is quite clear. So in terms of small investment budget, what are the things that Mr. Singh should take a look at before investing in stock?
Okay, Mr. Singh, and I think there are another ways that you can choose your stock to invest in. First, maybe you need to know more about your stocks and keeping update about their use in the market, and perhaps they just invest on the new product, new technology, and perhaps the new management or even new hikes in stocks. So basically, all this will impact your performance of stocks, and if not, then probably they're not a good stock to invest in. And it's always better to take a new change, a good positive change in the company that may good impact in your stocks.
Right. So basically, you have to take a look at significant news or new trends or new products or technologies or even new management, right, Mrs. Rani? So make sure that you look for this news before you invest in your stock, Mr. Singh.
Yes, Ms. Rani has mentioned an important point, and I want to add the importance of the supply and demand following its stock. Volume is one of the things that can be a good indicator in choosing stocks. Stocks that are highly traded shows they are in high demand. Look for big volume increases when a particular stock is moving from its base area. High volume will give a kick to the price.
Yes, please also take a note about not to borrow money more than you can, because during the time of slow market, margin will hurt you bad.
I see. That's actually a very good point. So stock with high demands and low supply will result in price increases, right? So in response to the points that you just made, what do you guys think of the current market?
I think we are entering the bullish market. Indexes are going for uptrend. It's excellent time to enter the market before the price gets too high.
So you think now is actually an excellent time to actually start investing, right? with all the points that you mentioned about the high annual earnings and the quarterly earnings per share and the volume, right?
Absolutely right. We cannot just decide based on one thing and not looking at the other vital factors. All factors that has been mentioned will provide good insights and indicator to the stock strength.
Right.
Yes, I also have these ratings that I find useful to help choose stock. It's called IBD ratings. So investor can find the best stock that have the highest earnings, sales, and price performance, and also strong institutional support. Compared to the other companies, other stocks, and so you can also choose the stocks that falls under the best rating. You may see or take a look for it in www.investor.com.
So I remind you again, it's www.investors.com. The IBD will provide an overall performance of all the stock that you can take a look at. I hope that answers your question, Mrs. Singh. And now we'll be going for a short break. Please stay tuned with us in Bull and Bear News.